Hey guys, it's Haley. Pulled over because I'm listening to my podcast, and I'm just happen to be listening to Dave Ramsey, and one of his regular guest speakers that he has on his show is Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan is the author of the book Retire Inspired. And I love something that he says all the time on his podcast. He says, retirement isn't an age, it's a number. And what he means by that is, I think especially in the US, we get so fixated on the fact that, we can retire at 65. We can retire at 72. We can start drawing our retirement 59 and a half. We get so hung up on these ages because we've been conditioned to work these 9 to 5 corporate gigs or whatever, right? And in this industry and with Younique, I am living proof example sitting right in front of your face at 44 years old and retired from corporate America, that it's all BS. That it's all BS. And my husband, you all know, we retired him April 1st of this year as well. He is older. He's 59. But, in theory, he had 5, 8, 10 more years of work ahead of him if it wasn't for Younique. So if you follow me, you know that I am a huge believer in digging the well before you're thirsty. And that's what I want more than anything for everyone in this company, in this success society, is I want you to get to a place where you no longer have to sit and live with the fact that either you or your husband have to go to work 9 to 5, traffic, cubicle, eat when they tell you to eat, take 2 weeks of vacation when they tell you you can, wear what they tell you to wear, talk to who they tell you to talk to for 20, 30, 40 more years for some of you. Some of you are in your 20s and you're looking at 40 or 50 more years of that. And I don't want that for you. So it's about digging the well before you're thirsty, about getting your financial situation squared away so that every single dollar that you earn with your Younique business is a blessing, and it gets you closer to time freedom, social freedom, financial freedom, whatever it is that you're in it for. It can be had here with this company. Now, it's going to take some work because most of us have made some financial mistakes in our youth growing up, right? And whether we had to do it to survive or we did it out of greed or keeping up with the Joneses or whatever our reason is, we have a shoe fetish, or we just had to go on vacation even though we couldn't afford it because we can't keep up with our sanity because of our day jobs. Whatever the reason is, we want our kids to have more than we had as when we were kids. That's one that drives me insane. 12-year-old girls walking around in $100 Miss Me jeans while their parents are $45,000 in consumer debt. It makes no sense. We're doing our family no favors with that behavior, right? This is why my mission statement in this group. If you are maybe new to my company, to the Success Society, and you don't know my mission statement, Google, search it in this group. You can search mission statement. It's also, I believe, in the description of my group, and you can see that I am fiercely passionate about the financial security, stability, and financial intelligence of each and every one of you. And hey guys, and I just want for each and every person that wants it for themselves to be able to break free from all that, to get away from all that. Now, I'm not saying if you love your job and it is your passion, maybe you're a teacher or a nurse or whatever your passion is, I'm not saying give all that up. What I'm saying is give yourself some options. It's terrible. I think it was Nicole Smith. I feel so terrible. It might have been Bree Richardson, either Nicole Smith or Bree Richardson, when we were at the Wall of Influence ceremony, and we all spoke, and one of them said, I think it was Bree, she said that one of the most beautiful gifts of this business is that she was able to bring her husband home, because Bree was a stay-at-home mom, right? So she wanted to be able to bring her husband home so that their boys had a father at home. And that's what she was able to do with her business. And so her husband Clay is home now, and they have social freedom, time freedom. They can do whatever they want, because of what they've built this business into. So I want each of you to retire inspired. I want each of you to forget get out of this mindset that you have to work until you're 72 years old. Wouldn't you rather just enjoy the last couple of decades of your life in any way you choose, from anywhere that you choose. And I'm not saying you have to be a millionaire. If you dig the well before you're thirsty and you get out of debt and you start saying no to things, listen, there are no Joneses to keep up with in this group. You live on beans and rice. You clip coupons. There is no shame in that game. You sell your clothes. You shop at thrift stores. I'm a millionaire and I shop at thrift stores because it's a mindset. And the reason we have what we have is because I changed my mindset very early on. And I want that for you too. So do what you have to do to get to where you want to be. But first thing, you have to know where it is that you want to be. But it can happen, and it can happen with this business. I see it every single day. It happened to me. I was in a 9-to-5 corporate gig. You guys know my story. It's on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, if you're interested in hearing about it. But it doesn't have to be what you think it has to be. It can be anything that you choose for it to be. It's just going to take a little bit of time and effort on your part to reorganize, re-strategize, get it down in your mind what it is you actually really want. You need to identify where you're going, identify your mistakes, call yourself out on your BS. Yeah, maybe I didn't need to wait and be the first one online at the Victoria's Secret 35 pairs of underwear for $10 sale today, and put it on my credit card. That's just ridiculous. If you have a get out of debt mindset, right? So Retire Inspired by Chris Hogan is a book that you might consider reading if retiring earlier is something that pulls at your heart a little bit. If retiring your husband is something that you would like to see happen. If you just want some financial stability and security on your own part. If you don't want to ever have to rely on another person for a place to live, for food to eat, for your freedom, if you don't want to have to rely on anyone but yourself, everything you need came in that little black box that delivered to your front door. Everything you need is right there. And I know you can do it. So I was just inspired to pull over and share this with you. I was just inspired to remind you that you don't have to be an old lady before you can retire. I'm retired. I'll tell you what, I've never worked harder than I have right in this moment with my Younique business, but I love every single second of it. So it doesn't feel like work. I'm passionate about it. And so it doesn't feel like work. And I'll tell you, I'm pulled over on the side of the road right now. I was able to spend my lunch hour with a girlfriend of mine and run some errands, and I did some shopping for convention, and I've been chatting with a couple of beautiful ladies that are considering starting their own Younique journey. And so I can do whatever I want. I don't have a clock to punch. I can wear what I want. I can eat what I want. I can say what I want. I can go anywhere I want, anytime I want, with anyone I want, because I own my life. I really wanted to go to a movie with one of my very best girlfriends, Nikki. I'm like, let's go get a pedicure. Let's go get a massage. Let's go to a movie. I really wanted to connect with her. And she is, I can't. I have to work overtime because I'm taking next week off. I can't. Because her free time is devoted to her family, right? She works 10, 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. Then she gets 2 days off a week, and she has 3 kids. And so her weekends are devoted to her family. We never get to see each other. And I'm just begging her, call in sick. Let's go do something. How can we make this happen? And she's like, I can't. I have to work. Oh, you guys, she works so hard. She's just a slave to the desk. She's chained to this desk and this corporate job. And my heart just hurts for her because she is so much more than that. But this is her life for the next 10 or 20 years, unless something big changes for her. This is what she has to look forward to. And it just breaks my heart for her. And I don't want that for any of you either. Hey, Kimberly, Sarah, Jamie, Kayla. Oh, thanks, Kayla. Thanks for saying I'm beautiful today. I did a little wet flirty on my eyelids today. That's it. Why doesn't she join Younique? Good question, Evelyn, because she doesn't believe she can do it. She sees her best friend go from nothing to more, and she doesn't think she can do it. She's highly educated. She's way smarter than I am. She's far more beautiful than I am. She is the most delightful human being in the world, loving, compassionate, giving. She doesn't believe in herself. She doesn't think she can do it. And she's been conditioned that she went to college and she has a degree and this is what she has to do. She has been totally programmed that has to be her life, that this is her lot in life. She doesn't think she can do it because she thinks she's not like me. I don't know. We talk about it, and it makes me sad. It breaks my heart. I want it for her. It would be a lot of work. She doesn't have time. She doesn't have money. She doesn't know anybody. She doesn't, she has every excuse that we all hear when we are working with people, when we introduce the opportunity and share this income opportunity with others. Every single excuse you've ever heard, she also has. And I don't know what else I can do for her. I've even said, forget Younique. Like, makeup's not for you. I get it. Let's find you a company, a great, solid company that you can build, in network marketing, because I believe in this industry. I believe that this industry will change women and men's lives. I totally believe that. Even if Younique isn't for you, I want you to succeed. I said, let's find a company that you love and believe in, and I'll help you build it. I will give you every single thing I know. You will have you can tap into my veins, and I will do everything I can to support you and help you and get you out of this hamster wheel that you're on. And she just doesn't. I think she feels defeated. I don't really know. I don't know. We talk about it, but we don't want that be all we ever talk about, right? A lot of my friends haven't joined my business. There's a pretty powerful thing, right? I think a lot of us start our Younique business and we think all of our friends and family are going to hop on board. I'm here to tell you, if you're relying on your friends and family to support your business, that is a sinking ship. It is a sinking ship. I'm glad I recognized that early on. I mean, I absolutely have friends and family that support me every day in my business, but not a lot of them joined me. And the ones that didn't work it. So you cannot rely on that. You cannot rely on that. Kimberly, I love you so much. There is a better way. So I just want you to watch this if you're at work when you get home, or I want you to tag your team members that have corporate jobs that are really stuck in the middle and struggling between being a mom and going to work every day and wanting to build their business and wanting something different, because it is possible. It's a lot of work, but we can do hard things. We are women. We can do hard things. So do some hard things, say no to some things, get a grip on your debt situation, get out of debt, and then every penny you earn from that point forward is gravy. I want you all to be swimming in gravy. I love you.